Hi everyone! Today we're diving into an essential topic for mastering English pronunciation: the difference between the short S sound and the long A sound.
So, what are vowels and why are they important? Vowels are letters that represent a speech sound in a spoken language, and they are known as monophones because they are pure vowel sounds. In other words, they are not accompanied by another vowel. So, we have to understand that there is no obstruction of the air when we pronounce a vowel. First, the air comes from here, from the lungs, and it comes above to the throat, in which they are the larynx and the pharynx. Then it comes to the mouth and the lips, and that is how is produced a vowel sound. Simple as that. So what types of vowels are there? We have two types, the short vowel sounds and the long vowel sounds. The short vowel sounds are those who are pronounced briefly and are voiceless because they have a long closure interval in order to pronounce them. And the long vowel sounds are those who have a long-lasting pronunciation and are more voiced because they have a short closure interval in order to pronounce them. Vowels are essential in pronunciating, in grammar, and in spelling because a single letter can change the meaning of the word completely. It's very important to know about it. And as well as they are the primary carriers of stress. What is that? Because when a vowel is pronounced, we can know if it is a verb or if it is a noun because of the intonation. The IPA, or the International Phonetic Alphabet, is the one who controls this because it's a standardized representation of the sounds in a spoken language. And they are important because they help non-native speakers to learn a new language, in this case English, in order to avoid misunderstandings in grammar, in spelling, in pronunciating, and writing, and also in speaking, which is the most important skill. This IPA has a certain symbol for each sound.
The symbol for the A vowel in the International Phonetic Alphabet is A. I am going to explain the description of this sound. First, we have the front vowel, produced with the tongue positioned towards the front of the mouth. Now, open. The how is relative open and the tongue is low in the mouth. Unrounded, the lips are not rounded. They stay relaxed. Now I am going to explain to produce the E sound. Several speech organs work together. First, we have tongue. The tongue is positioned low and towards the front of the mouth. This placement helps shape the distinctive sound. Number 2, we have jaw. The jaw is opened within than for mid or high vowels such as E. These openings create a space for the sound to resonate. Number 3, we have lips. The lips are relaxed and unrounded. They are slightly spread, contributing to the clarity of the sound. Number 4, vocal cords. Since A is the voiced sound, the vocal cords vibrate during its production. You can feel this vibration by placing your fingers gently on your throat while pronunciation the sound. So now here are 5 examples of words with the A vowel. First, we have cat. Then we have hat. Then we have man. Then we have bag. And finally, we have apple. The A vowel sound is commonly found in words spelled with specific letters patterns. Here are some spelling clues and examples. Number 1, A followed by a single consonant. For example, cat, head, mat, and man. Number 2, A followed by 2 consonants, especially K. For example, back, snack, black, stack. Number 3, followed by N. For example, can, plan, man, fan. Number 4, followed by D. For example, bad, sad, mad, glad. And number 5, followed by D. For example, bat, hat, rat, and flood. So now I am going to do the pronunciation exercise. Step number 1, warm up. Open your mouth slightly wider than usual and relax your lips. So now say the sound by itself. Hold it for a couple of seconds. Okay, step number 2, word repetition. Repeat each word slowly, focusing on the sound. So, the word number 1. Repeat with me. Cat. Okay. Number 2, man. Okay. Number 3, back. It's good. Number 5, sad. It's good. And number 6, apple. Okay, I am going to do the play. Watch, rinse, and repeat. Just kidding, there's no reason required. Just repeat the phone memory phrase below after the speaker to memorize the vowel in context. Okay, starting. Fat cats in black hats. Okay, now you have 1 minute to practice. So now you repeat with me. Fat cat in black hats. Okay, I like it.
Let's continue with the A sound. This sound is represented by an A in lowercase and the punctuation mark column, as we can see here. So what is the position of this vowel in the mouth and how it is pronounced? The thumb is between the center and the back of the mouth. And also the jaw is relatively open, as we can see. A. Okay. And the thumb is low in the mouth. And also this is a neutral vowel because when we pronounce it, it has no shape. So which speech organs are involved? We have the teeth, the tongue, the pharynx, the vocal cords, and the soft palate or belly. The teeth are slightly apart without direct contact with the thumb. As the example, far. You can see, right? The soft palate blocks the airflow through the nose in order for the vowel to sound oral and not nasal. And this allows the vowel to sound more voiced and be pronounced clearly through the mouth. Then comes the vocal cords. When we touch here and say far, we can see the vibration of them in order to create the pitch. In other words, the resonance of the vowel. And then we have the pharynx. The pharynx, or the shape of this, also affects in the production of the vowel sound because it remains relatively open in order to create a clear and resonant sound. We have here some examples of the A sound. So we have heart, heart. We have art, art. Then car, car. Then star, star. And crow, crow. And the phonetic translation. As in everything, we have some clues to identify where is the A sound. So in the examples before, we could notice that the A sound is normally spelled with the letters A and R and A and L. They go together, as in these examples. Start, cart, part, yard, farm, jar, calm, and palm. We could see, right? And we could also know that this sound could be at the beginning, in the middle, or at the end of the word. For example, in the beginning could be arm, arm. In the middle, it could be heart, heart. And at the end, we can have fur, fur. Then it's time for you to practice. After all we have learned about this sound, we can start practicing now. So we have this picture. What is this? Exactly, this is lard, lard. Repeat after me, lard. What is the next picture? Something very lively. Yeah, exactly, it's a spark, spark. What is the next picture about? Yeah, it's a garden. It's a garden. And what is the next picture? Yeah, it's a target. Target. We could. There's a second exercise in order for you to master this lesson. So, we have the listen and identify the A sound. We have 5 words. Okay, so the first one, you listen to me and then you identify whether it's the long A sound or the short A sound. Okay, let's continue. Number 1, shopping, shopping. Yeah, the answer is the long A sound. The second one, hot, hot. Exactly, it's the long A sound. The third one, gut, gut. Yes, it's also the A sound, the long A sound. Fourth, job, job. Exactly, it's the long A sound. And finally, we have stop, stop. You did very, very great. It is a long A sound. Congratulations. In this pronunciation section, we will have a battle between the long A sound and the short A sound. Let's listen first to the long A sound. So, bark, fart, heart, heart, jars, bird, barn, and harm.
Back, fat, hat, jazz, bad, bang, ham. Vowels are key to clear pronunciation, and tools like the APA help us understand them better. By studying their characteristics and the speech organs involved, we can improve sounds like E and A. With practice, mastering vowels becomes simple and effective.
We are now in the final part of this lesson. I hope you enjoyed this topic and also that you continue practicing in order to improve your speaking skills and pronunciation as well. Thank you so much for watching.